Hello, hello. Hi, the white Tupac. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I are I'm running like way behind tonight. Hello, Life with Wendy. Welcome. Hi, Vader. Thanks for joining. I know it's super late. Hello, Susan Butler. Welcome, ladies. I'm gonna see if anyone else joins. Hi, Gina. Gonna give the room just a couple of minutes or a few more seconds at least to build, and then I will jump in. Hi, Beverly. Hello, Life Help Now. Welcome. The Closet Dive. Hello, hello, Lisa Jones. Welcome. I appreciate you all for signing in. Of course, many hours after my normal time. Hello, I'm Purse Happy too. Hello, Florentine Quack. As many of you know, I shared last week that busy travel week for work, high noble strength, and then travel this weekend to go check in on my mom, to get my car serviced, to go visit Uncle Sam in the IRS, which is never a nice visit. Hi, Clove 007. So I just got a late start coming back from Tennessee. And then on top of that, with a torn meniscus and a dislocated kneecap, the continuous driving is a problem. So I had to stop and take a break. So I needed to, kind of take my time getting back, not to mention I've been in and out of rain all day long. So I appreciate those of you that are still up and that decided to join me in the live stream tonight. Hello, CF. So, I created a tag last week based on the Dooney Bourke Better Together pairs, which we all agreed were not, in fact, better together. And were less than inspired, at least within this community, we were less than inspired to pull out our credit or debit cards and to make an actual purchase. So I thought that it would be nice to see, hi DJ King, what everyone else in the community came up with by way of better pairs, things that we would put together or creating some ideas for Dooney so that, quite honestly, they can stop giving us the duds. As I was coming in this evening, I actually was listening to another YouTuber. It just kind of popped up and I had it playing in the car. Um, and part of what they were talking about are companies and mystery box, mystery package sales. And that there are some brands like the Tatchas of the world, if you're into skincare, Korean beauty, that whole vibe, that if a brand like that did a mystery box, I would likely be all into it because it's rare that I find something from Tatcha that just doesn't work or I don't like or it doesn't improve the texture of my skin and those kinds of things. So I would be game for that. But the discussion was around brands that use special price mystery boxes. I use this few. They use these mystery boxes in order to clear out their wares are otherwise not selling. So I don't know about you, but I've been keeping really close tabs of what I've been picking up from Dooney because there just hasn't been a lot that caught my attention. So with that, I am I would be a little bit leery at this point if there were a pop-up mystery item or a mystery sale from Dooney. What exactly would that mystery item be? I'm just not sure that based on what I've seen to clean out the things that we have adamantly protested by not pulling out our debit cards and credit cards, that they wouldn't throw that in a mystery box and try to push it over to us. I'm hoping that that is what the flux of merchandise that the Marshalls and TJ Maxx's is all about. That it is, lower quantity items or things that we have adamantly shown our displeasure with by not purchasing. But I also know that some of those things are things that are kind of random, like things that we'd like to see come back, but they have not necessarily made a comeback, but they're appearing as one-offs at the Marshalls and TJ Maxx's of the world in random locations across the country. One of those being the Americana Weekender that Mrs. Q shared in group chat a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, I love that print. I need that print. Wasn't really into it when it was readily available, but I'm looking for it now and didn't even know that it came in a Weekender. So I'm looking now for the Weekender, and I desperately am begging Peter to create the Americana in both a Willis and a Carrington. Because for those of us that travel, for those that like to have things for sentimental reasons, like, I don't know, I'd love for all of us to have the Americana Carrington for our trip to Vegas in October. It has, there's the Vegas, I think, city sign or whatever, marquee on there, and it would just be great for us all to have that and be able to show up and that memory be tied to that piece. I don't know, maybe I'm a little weird in that regard, but I'd like to see a piece like that created and come back from the archives and done in an updated way with pieces that we are, or at least most of us, are really, really crazy about. So I would like to see that. All right, I know that it is late, and I'm going to keep that in mind because I do still have a few things that I need to finish in order to get ready for this week. But one of the things that I picked up not too long ago is a bag that many, if not most, I doubt all of you picked up during the 12 days of Dooney. Admittedly, I was a little slow on the draw. My tribe did their absolute best while we were in Connecticut for the bucket list experience. They did their best to convince me to get on board, to pull the trigger. I cannot tell you how many times I had this item in my cart and just, for whatever reason, just never pulled the trigger. And then after it sold out and wasn't available and then not easy to find at the outlets, I beat myself up. But finally, thanks to Carmen Hawkins, I was able to find the steel blue Florentine medium satchel. She shared with me that it was available at one of the outlets. I was able to pick it up before increase, and I could not be happier with the lack of texture that this bag has. There's a little bit of texture in here, and then there's a little bit here. And because I pulled it out to make sure that it was nice and smooth, I did not put guards on the tassel, so I need to do that. You have seen this beauty all over. It is a unicorn bag in essence now because Steel Blue disappeared shortly after the holidays. The outlets had a very limited number. Many of you got it at an amazing price during the 12 days of Dooney. But now when you go into the outlets, the only thing that I've been able to find in the outlets, and I was in the outlets as recently as Wednesday of this week in Aurora, they only had Cassidy and Cameron in Florentine and Steel Blue. So those bags admittedly are too small for me. They were perfectly smooth, but just from a size standpoint, they were not, they didn't work for me. I had been on the fence about getting the Florentine large frame kiss lock as my companion piece. I was on the fence about getting the Florentine zip around wallet that you've seen on Mrs. Q's channel. I've just been a little bit all over the place because I didn't get this bag when everyone else got it. So I was a little bit late not jumping on the bandwagon, but getting it added into my collection. Then, because I didn't pull the trigger during the bucket list experience, when we were all together and the fold over wallet was available in steel blue because I didn't get the bag, I overlooked the bag. I didn't get the wallet because I didn't have anything to go with it. So then I got the bag and I couldn't find the wallet. The fold over zip wallet was not available, and it drove me crazy because I couldn't decide what my companion pieces were. Then I think her name is the Closet Dive. I'm really sure that's her name. The Closet Dive did this icy winter wonderland magicalness featuring steel blue with like blues and whites and silvers. And I thought, well, maybe I can. Yes, oh no, is right, the Closet Dive. I was like, maybe I don't need steel blue to match steel blue. Maybe I should just coordinate, or maybe I can use the pearl frame kiss lock to go with this beauty. So I can mix and match, and I didn't pull all of those things out because quite honestly, I've been running since I walked in the door, which is why I look like a mess tonight. But what I wanted to do is share with you some of the things that I have picked up in an attempt to either use things that are already in my collection, figure out things that I've added to see if they would be great companion pieces to this, or quite honestly, for you to tell me yay or nay on whether or not some of the things that I've picked up will actually coordinate. But before I do, I'm going to ask that you kindly hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it being a Sunday night. I am sure most of you are watching with no bras on, no pants on, and you have assumed a position that is extremely comfortable, so I am jealous. So I'm going to do my best to quickly get to that same position, but I can't do so until after this live stream is over. So here's the first thing, which is a more recent purchase. And I didn't check this. Yes, Carol Patterson, I can see you. Right, Diva 9000X. That's what Sunday evenings are made for. No pants, no bras. I shared with you that I have fallen in love with the Coach double zip wallet. I have been, in fact, on a hunt for multiple colors of these. And I moved into the midnight navy one. I am carrying it now. I will tell you, I lived in that wallet this weekend. Anytime I was running out to like get food or to take my nephew someplace or to pick him up or to run errands for my mom, any of those things, I ended up pulling the midnight navy version of this out of my bag with my keys, and out the door I went with 2 cell phones in the back pocket, my work phone as well as my personal phone, which are not small phones, and the cases are bulky. This was absolutely amazing. When I saw this color, thanks to DJ King, on a weekend when I said, I'm not shopping with DJ King, don't call me, I'm not shopping with you, I lied. I picked this up and I got it because I thought that it would go with the steel blue. But now that I have the steel blue in my lap, I'm just going to hold it up and you tell me whether it coordinates, whether it's a no-go, because it is definitely 2 different colors. Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. Yay, nay, 2 off, coordinates. Thanks, Diva 9000X. No, Beverly, it doesn't work for you. Okay. I think between Okay, not your choice, Carol. All right, that's fair. Okay, exactly, Diva 9000X. That's my thought too. It's not an exact color, but it's gonna be on the inside of the bag. So the only time the two would be remotely close or seen together is if I'm pulling my wallet out to actually pay for something or to get my ID or something together. I agree, Kim. I do need something else to pull them together, but I don't know if exclusively this is going to be the item. What I will tell you is that I love this. And sometimes when you find something that works for you, it doesn't matter whether it coordinates or not. And I know that I am not the only person that has confessed either in the comments or the live stream that you've historically moved into a wallet, and once you realize that that wallet works for you, you may change bags, but all of your stuff moves out of the last bag into your new bag. You're not necessarily changing wallets and cosmetic bags and card cases and all of that stuff. So this may in essence be that piece for me, that it just goes, right? It just ends up being the wallet, whether it coordinates or not, right? Bags of love. I mean, sometimes it works. Sometimes you look at the bag and you say, I really need to change my bag. Or if you're like me, I really need to change my bag, but I don't have time to swap everything out, move all of my cards and all of this other stuff. I don't necessarily have a lot of time to do that. I've tried to do it more often, but quite honestly, it's the reason that I'm in the bag that I'm in now for going on 3 weeks. This will be the start of week 3. It's because I don't have time to change it. I don't have time to swap all of those things out. And again, not knocking anyone whose lifestyle affords them to be able to do that from a time standpoint. And time is a premium for everyone. But when I'm not home during the week in order to be able to do things like that, weekend time becomes prime real estate for me, and sometimes it means foregoing the bag change altogether or just moving everything out of one bag into another just so that I can enjoy another piece in my collection. Just because if I don't, who knows when I will have an opportunity to enjoy another piece. So it's not a perfect match, but this was described as a cornflower blue. This was also described as a cornflower blue. It just goes to show you that color swatches for different brands mean completely different things. So that is one item. The next item I actually did pick up from Dooney and finally was able to find it. I was at the outlets with Sonja Covington in my pursuit of happiness and found this wallet, and it was the only thing that I left with that Wednesday night from our time together. It was 50% off, was the devil to find, but I am glad that it finally reappeared and it was available at the exact same price as during the bucket list experience. So I had less concerns about picking it up on the fly because it was the same price. And that is this beauty, which is the ostrich fold over zip wallet. And let me just turn the ringer down on my phone. So this is actually in the color steel blue. It did not appear to me to be the same color blue even in the store when I was looking at it. It is just as a contrast so that you can kind of see the differences between the colors and quite honestly the size between the two wallets. This one, the Coach one, definitely has more height. But this is that pairing. And to me, it looks pewter, but it is in fact steel blue. It's steel blue. But it looks blue under those lights, but in person, it doesn't look blue to me. So I don't know. Right, Diva 9000X, it totally looks gray. Now I wonder if I had the pewter one beside it, if it would like morph and color shift and all of that. But it's not a dead on match either. I guess it does coordinate a little bit better. I'm not a big blue person, so between this and a bag that I picked up from Henri Bendel, those would be like the extent of these would probably be the last blue bags that I buy ever, or at least for a very long time, because this to me is like the perfect denim color. This to me is more denim apparel friendly, color coordinated than Dooney's actual bag called denim. But this is option 2. Vader, did I get it? Did I get the kiss lock? I don't know. If so, I lost it in this sea of bags and boxes and purses in here. I did get it though. Clove 007. Y'all, I got it. I have got to get organized. Because I don't know. If I did get it, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. So this is option number 2. All right. Getting back to that wicked closet dive, I was on the Michael Kors site and looking at guitar straps. And her steel blue with like tones of silver, etc., make me think maybe there's a strap from Michael Kors that I can use on my steel blue bag in place of the thin one that comes with this bag. I don't know what it is with me in this strap. This one actually feels a little bit thicker, but it's still not ideal. And I'm only 5'3", 5'5". Why am I saying 5'3"? I'm 5'5", and this just kind of hangs a little low. So what I thought is that I would pull out the MK version of their metallic-y silver strap, and I'm just going to throw it on and see what it looks like. It's probably going to be a no-go because it's textured and it's metallic, and it's not going to match the hardware on the bag, but it's one of those things where, you know what, we're going to just kind of see together what it looks like, because this is one of the few straps that is actually steel, and I think that it's pretty because it picks up kind of like the metallic-y pewter, but I honestly have no clue if it's what it's gonna look like on this bag. No clue. And if it fits, meaning, if not if it fits, but if it works for me, I don't care what it looks like. Okay, let's see. Thoughts? No? I like it together. I don't know why, but I do. Now, it's not the Closet Dives holiday version of steel blue, white, silver. It's not that. It's not that. But what's not picking up on camera that I can see in person is that the lows in this strap is actually, and it keeps washing it out, but in person it actually has like this little mermaidish undertone to it, and it picks up the steel blue, and it looks so much different in person than it does on camera. So I think I'm just gonna trust my gut on this one because I can see what the camera is washing out. So I don't know. Yeah, I know that the mixed metals, but you gotta. I mean, I'm a mixed metals girl. I've got on gold and silver hoop earrings. I've got a silver ring on one hand and a gold one on the other, and the setting is silver. So I don't have any complex around mixing metals. Honore Bendale, their hardware was mixed on their bags as well because some people are in the gold, some people are in the silver. Some people wouldn't buy a silver hardware bag because all of their accessories are, trimmed in gold or vice versa. So they just kind of slayed that dragon. So the fact that, and maybe I'm just a little weird, or maybe at my age, I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what, I don't care if I like it. I'm gonna mix it, match it, wear it. It's my stuff. If you don't like it, look the other way. Because I told my mom today as I was leaving, I was like, maybe it's because of my age. I was like, but I'm at a point where I really don't care. And she got a good laugh because I have been the person that has always thought, well, what about other people? And it's like, I'm at a point, if I get to live to be 80, or even a little beyond, I hope it's beyond, God. I've already got half of my life behind me, and I've worried about other people the whole time. So on this other half, I think I'm going to do me a little more often. That probably sounded a little harsh, but I think those of you that really understand what I'm getting at will have an appreciation for what I just said. So I'm not sure if this is going to be it, but of the bags, right, Carmen, I agree. I don't have another strap that I picked up that I think, and I was just kind of looking around because I've got straps in two different places. I don't know that I have another one that would go with it. So I kind of like this one. I do. And the fact that it has mixed metal just means it'll match the earrings I've got on. So I don't know. I definitely love the fact that it's thicker and it's going to hug my shoulder just a little bit better. Yep. There you go, Mrs. Q. So I like the strap. I I don't know if it's gonna go with this, but I like it. And if you see me out and you don't like my strap, close your eyes or look the other way. That's all I'm saying. I I don't know. I don't know. Thanks, Clove 007. I appreciate that. So here's the next thing. So, and I think it's actually the last thing. I attempted, and I say attempted being facetious because I actually did order it. I got the confirmation, the money came out of my account. I got all of that stuff that ILD usually sends for a lollipop swirl Carrington. And I got it because I can't see me doing an entire bag in lollipop swirl, but I did think maybe I could get a couple of accessory pieces that would coordinate or match, a couple of things that would draw colors from this particular bag, something that would work. So my goal was to stalk the sites. DJ King helped me do that, the ultimate enabler lately. And I placed the order along with B Star Vibe, and neither one of us got it. The order was canceled, the refund came back into my account, and it was one of those situations where I didn't want my money back. I just wanted them to ship what I had ordered. No email communication, nothing like that from Dooney, which is another reason that their customer service is horrific. My money just appeared back into my account. So I don't have, nor do I have coming, the Lollipop Swirl Carrington. I know many of you got that for like $33 on a end of season sale or whatever. I was not at a point where I was on the board with the lollipop or the swirl, let alone lollipops. I thought maybe lollipop swirl would work. So I went back and I purchased the Willis in the lollipop swirl because I love the wallet. It was still available for $95 on ILD, and as of last check, it was still available at that price point where I think it's $238 on Dooney.com. But I wanted to see if it would be a better wallet option. And I'm not sure because I'm still not 100% bought in. But I've seen the lollipop swirl coordinated on Instagram from certain tribe members. I've seen, received pictures via chat and text. I've seen them paired in other videos. So I thought that we would see together if this is going to work. I don't know. Because it's got a whole lot of pink. Why did I not see that when I ordered it? Alright. Pink with a doggone jumbo pink tassel. Alright. I gotta figure something else out. Here it is. I don't know. I thought that like this blue in here would go. DJ King. I don't know. I all I see is pink. All I see is like pink lollipops. That's all I see right now is a pink handle, a pink strap, a pink tassel, pink lollipops. I'm overwhelmed. Oh. But it was in the Willis, and y'all know how I feel about Willis. I don't know. What I do think I will do though is take either the pink. I will definitely be taking this pink strap off. Nothing I can do with this strap except get rid of it. No. Can this come off like now? I'm not interested. That's done. Like for real, done. I wish I could take this pink top off, but I also got white straps from MK, and if it's already busy and gaudy enough with lollipops on it, maybe I can use a different strap. And this one has gold, and I think that's going to be too much with it. Purchased Willis that I was in a situation where I regretted not getting let me go back. So there's only been one time since I got the Willis that I regretted not having the actual strap with me, and that was for the Orlando Shop to You Drop or Shop with Me, because I was carrying not this one, but the one that I was carrying. I only had it in my hand. I didn't bring the strap with me. And based on me bouncing from pillar to post in that particular video, I really needed the strap for crossbody, but I didn't have it with me. So I am certain this one is going to be I'm not even going to say no. It's just going to be But since I've got white, I'm just going to see what they look like on here. Because their definition of gold and Dooney's gold is even different gold. So, and you probably can't see it on the camera because it's just sparkle. But I think that's too much. Definitely not. But I don't see me walking around with a pink crossbody strap at all. Ever. And then this one is a white one as well. Silver hardware on it, so I would get to mix my metal. Strap is bigger than the bag. It's no. It's a no. So it will just be a wallet. It's a no. That strap, both of them. White, it's a no. And of course, you know what? I may have one that goes. But it's not close by. And I'm nearly 40 minutes. And it is 10 o'clock Eastern time. And I completely acknowledge that it is super late on a Sunday. And if you're like me, you got to get up and go to work in the morning. So just so that you can see what the possibilities are. Oh, that is like completely washed out. I'm not a fan. But I'm also not a fan of this print. But it's the Willis, so I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna keep it. This color, I know most of you say no, it needs something else to pull it in or whatever, but I'm a fan of this style, so it may go by default. And one with the actual silver strap or without the silver strap is probably going to be the best coordinator. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments or in the chat. I'm so glad that I finally got this one. And I'm going to tame my tassels and get them back in shape. So, thank you, Carmen. I appreciate you scouting the smooth steel blue Florentine satchel for me. So I'm going to take a look at the chat and see what I have missed. I'm sure it's a lot. Oh yeah, Carmen, I could use the Tory Burch because it does have problem solved. That thing is like the cure for everything. I would have also loved to have a steel blue beacon card case. I'm just saying. But I guess since I was late to the color party, I can't be too particular. DJ King, I'm not sure that I'm going to give it to you, but if you want joint custody, we might be able to reach an arrangement over the Willis. Yeah, Mrs. Q, that pink, y'all, it's like, do y'all see that? So like when I put this pink in, I just want you to see the color change like in my complexion. It pulls like all of the little color that I have in my face. It just washes me out. I feel like it makes me look sick. I just me in pink. It is not in my color wheel. All I'm saying. And I know that somebody disagrees, but I'm saving all the pink so that Sonja Covington can enjoy it because it's her favorite color. Yeah, Carol, I don't think I'm going to be happy with it either. Gina, yeah, I only see pink. Like the front and back, all I see is like pink, 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 pink. Like it's everywhere. Why did I do this? I know why, but why did I do this? Oh, anyway. Oh, God. It's like dripping in pink. Like, okay, this side is a little better. That's a little better. But this, I don't know what to say. Other than the fact that when I saw it at the tent sale, I should have opened it to see what the inside looked like. That's on me. It screams pink. It screams pink. Like, even as a little girl, I was not like into lollipops, so I don't know why at this age I would go lollipop swirl with pink, but I'll figure it out. Lollipop goes with yellow or white handbag. So bags of love, I do have a confession that I did purchase a pink item today. And both DJ King and Kimberly Mines got a good like ready to reveal it, but I'm stuck with it because I purchased and it was a final sale. So it will either be loved or be loved elsewhere by way of a gift. But maybe I'll share that during a future tribe time. So, um, you're right, Beverly. Once I open it and see that pink, I'll be like, oh, I'm not buying anything. I can't believe my cards and my ID are encased in pink. They're looking around like, what happened? Did Red take a vacation? What happened? I don't think that's gonna work for me. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Mrs. Q, it has two colors. So pink, I guess this was their attempt at last year's pink and blue. I don't know what the official Pantone were all about, the pink and the blue and this whole gender neutrality thing and so forth. But I thought it was a play on the pink and blue from last year's Pantone color. But if someone, Kim, didn't you get this? If you have it, and I think you picked it up during the bucket list experience. Can you check to see if yours is bi-colored in the backside, or is mine? It is okay. All right, y'all see all that? I'm done. After all that, I'm ready to go to bed. It's too much pink. Too much pink for me today. I don't know. And those straps didn't do anything to help it. Cannot see me walking around with this on the outside of my body, hanging as my crossbody, and with this strap. I'm just sorry. That's probably $95 wasted. I just can't. I can't. I think I would have done better with the actual Carrington because it would have only had the zipper pull, the tassel in pink. But I tried, y'all. I tried. Mrs. Q, you're right. You're right. But I wanted Willis so bad. But I think that coordinates. Mm. 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 All I see is pink. Y'all, I gotta go to bed. I gotta finish packing and get stuff ready for tomorrow. So thank you so very much for joining. Before you head out, please hit the thumbs up. If you have not been over to check out the tag a video from DJ King's Square, then you have missed out. Make sure that you go by and check out those ladies' videos. On Friday, we will be together again on Friday night, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, on Mrs. Q's channel for Real Friday. And then we will be back on Saturday morning. Sanja, is Sanja covering, hosting Tribe Time? Mrs. Q, Kimberly, Carmen, who's hosting Tribe Time this week? Vader, I um would love Bloom in a Carrington. I don't see me picking up a Bloom bag. What I do like that seems to be now a little bit more readily available is this. This is and it will go with everything. All of your spring, summer bags and colors. I think that it would look really nice hanging on. Uh-oh, let me get that back. Hanging, if you've got yellow, sky blue, light blue, raspberry, magenta, and I can get with this hanging on anything. So I would love Vader to pick up the umbrella. Confession though, I finally this week was in Chicago, or last week, Chicago in the rain, and it was of course windy, and I ended up finally used my Dooney Bourke umbrella, even though I've been carrying it in my bag now for months, and finally got caught in the rain. It's a small umbrella, so I would absolutely not pay more than $19 for Dooney's umbrella. That umbrella needs to be revamped. It needs to be just a bit larger. It needs to be like a medium size, full size umbrella. And right now it's like a small or a purse size umbrella. And it did not stand a chance in the Chicago wind. So I don't know if I want Doodle. They have bags now. DJ King shared with me earlier today that they have bags in the Doodle collection that are available. Not the bag because they have white background and they have pink trim. So I need to see if it's going to be like available in black or red or anything other than pink. But I could see this on several of the bags that I have in mind for the spring and the summer. I can also see me picking up the doodle print umbrella, but not at the $36. It would be at $19 or preferably $19 at the outlet on a weekend when they have an additional percentage off. So I could see doing that. I don't know if you can see it. I could see adding that to my collection. I can see using this on a charm, as a charm, or actually on my keys. No, I wouldn't use it on my keys just because I am loyal to the valet keyring. But this one is available, and I paid the $36 for it. It's regular $48, but I did pay $36 for it. But it was just because when I take a look at that, I just see a tons of different colors in my collection. So it would work for a ton of different things. So that's it. It goes with everything except this. Maybe it does, but I won't be putting it together. Yep. All right. Thank you so very much for watching, everyone. For those, do I have anyone in the chat that is in like New Orleans? Because I need something to do Thursday night in New Orleans. I'm getting in far too late this week to do anything in St. Louis when I'm there. But Thursday night in New Orleans, I either need to find some place great to eat. I'm not interested in going to the French Quarter. Been there, done that. I'm good. I don't have to go there. But whether it's shopping or whether there's a restaurant that you can recommend, I don't eat crawfish. I don't like spicy. So I know that's a little difficult to find there. But post, you know what, Closet Doc? That is an excellent idea. I will see if I can find a couple of TJ Maxx's and see what they have in New Orleans. So that's what I'm going to do. And DJ King, no, I will not. So no, I will not be traveling with Little Pinky. That is no longer Willis. This is Little Pinky. Little Pinky is gonna stay at home until I come to peace with either parting ways with her or actually putting my stuff in all that pink. So anyway, thank you all so very much for watching on a Sunday night. No, for those of you on the East Coast, it is after 10 p.m. So I appreciate it. Hope that you have enjoyed this live stream without pants and without a bra, because that's the way Sunday nights are supposed to be spent. So thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope that you find